Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jacqueline Gibson, and I'm a professional astrologer using the whole sign house system. Today, we're looking at the astrology from October 20th through October 31st. If you have Aries rising, the conjunction of Mercury and Mars in Scorpio will be happening on October 20th in your 8th house. This transit can indicate for you a time of psychological growth, a time of more intense intimacy, especially conversations around intimacy, as well as conversations around shared resources, inheritance, or other people's money that you share with other people. So during this time, you might feel intensely drawn to exploring emotional depths that you haven't before or in a different way than you have before. But you just want to be cautious that you are going to feel a little bit exposed or vulnerable regardless. And so in your reactions to things, you just want to take a time out and think before you speak or think before you're acting towards another person. Like it's a good time for sitting down with like a therapist, a counselor, a friend, whatever, talking about something very personal to you. But if this is coming out kind of spontaneously, if it's being triggered, then that might be a situation where you might want to pause and reflect before actually speaking. So during this time, you just want to balance that assertiveness around these personal issues with your own personal boundaries and what you want to share and who you want to share it with. On October 21st, the new moon in Libra will be happening in your 7th house. So this indicates new beginnings having to do with partnership or one-on-one relationships. This can also look like a new connection beginning. And this also implies new contracts being presented. And that can be written or verbal, but entering into some type of new contract. During this transit, you're probably also learning new ways to engage with people one-on-one. So just pay attention for that. On October 22nd, the sun is going to move into Scorpio in your 8th house, and Neptune will retrograde back into Pisces in your 12th house. So this indicates a time of transformation and letting go. We focus on that every time the sun goes into Scorpio. So it's that once a year purge that might happen with things in your house. That could be, getting rid of old things, but it could also translate to shedding old ideas or letting go of behaviors that don't work for you anymore. Neptune retrograding back into your 12th house is more unconscious and might look like really intense dreams, or it could look like feeling tired or wanting to engage in meditation or just like alone time, downtime. Not taking the appropriate amount of downtime, if you notice that you need it, can lead to hidden fears coming to the surface. So you just want to watch out for that. That's an indicator that you need downtime. So take it. On October 24th, the sun in Scorpio in your 8th will square Pluto in Aquarius in your 11th. So this could bring to the surface any tensions about intimacy, shared resources, as well as friendships or conflicts within your groups, like your groups of friends or groups that you align with. This could also create some kind of conflict between like what you want to do socially and what you need to do to take care of yourself. So you could be invited to do a thing that you really want to engage in, or you might have like plans to do something with people and just feel like, now is a time when I just really need to take care of me. And you'll have to decide which one is actually going to be better for you. But there's no wrong answer, really. This is a good time to practice like open communication with your friends and let them know like it doesn't have to be everything that you're going through, whatever that might be, but it can just be straightforward to the point. I just need some me time right now. I'm sorry that I can't make it. Or this might be a time when you need to go out and engage because you've been feeling down and you're kind of sitting in it too long. So again, that's something that you're going to have to decide based on what you are feeling comfortable with, but do what's right for you. From October 24th through October 26th, Mercury will form a trine from your 8th house to Saturn in your 12th house and Jupiter in your 4th house. So again, this is an opportunity for emotional clarity through introspection, so through like time by yourself. But this could also come through spending time at home or through conversations with family, as well as conversations with your parents. So this is a good time for any kind of reflection or emotional healing that you've been needing to do. And this is also a good time to discuss that with other people, as well as to apply shared resources towards your own emotional well-being. From October 27th through the 28th, Mars is trine with Saturn and Jupiter, again coming from your 8th, 12th, and 4th houses. So this just creates an opportunity for you to, again, engage with that emotional healing or healing from family wounds or conversations that are healing for you that you have with your family. The influence of Mars here is just like giving you the energy or the opportunity to do that. Mars is that assertive force. So it's kind of like pushing you to confront whatever's going on in this area. This can also look like literally repairs to your home that need to be made, and you're using shared resources to do it, or maybe borrowing money in order to get that done. You could also be paying back debt from repairs that you've done in the past, or creating debt for repairs that you're about to do. On October 29th, Mercury moves into Sagittarius and your 9th house, forming an immediate opposition with Uranus in your 3rd house in Gemini. So this indicates some type of change having to do with the way that you communicate and what you're learning. So for instance, you're expanding your horizons, you're learning new things, and that somehow shows up directly in how you engage with other people or in your communications with other people. This can also look like a surprise event having to do with siblings that disrupts your own pursuits, or that somehow comes to you, is communicated to you during this time, like communicated to you through an email or through some type of technology. This is a really good time for expanding your horizons through travel or through whatever educational pursuits that you're a part of, or engaging with people who are from a culture that is foreign to yours. That doesn't necessarily mean from another land. That can be from a different social class, from a different educational background, a different social background, whatever. But having some type of eye-opening experience as a result of engaging with someone who's very different from you.